Time now for PFT on Yahoo Sports. Peter King and Mike Florio, biggest stories in the National Football League. And hey, one of the biggest stories this year has to be the regression of the Chiefs. They were the off-season betting favorites to win the Super Bowl. That lingered into the first few weeks. And then people started to realize something's not right with this Chiefs team. Peter, what's your diagnosis? Based on all your years of following football, covering the NFL, what do you think is wrong with these Chiefs?
Mike, let me preface my remarks by saying, am I one of 10 or one of 10 million who, when you saw the name Gore running for Kansas City on Monday night, you said, oh my God, did Andy sign Frank Gore? And because I did not know Derek Gore. And, you know, of course, I think on the Manning cast, they even said, is that Frank Gore? You know, I mean, so it was the Chiefs. I'm not saying they've lost their identity, but I thought what happened last night, or Monday night, was that they were trying to get back to their roots. Okay. And in so doing, they went back all the way to the beginning. Okay. Just make a play. Move the sticks, move the chains, throw the checkdowns. You know, just make the offense start going again. Stop fantasizing that you're the same offense with three really deep weapons that are going to continually stretch the defense. So, Mike, I believe that the only way that the Chiefs, who now have scored 20 or less in 3 of the last 4 games, the only way that they can get back into sort of the Premier League, as it were, of the NFL is to take little bite-sized chunks to regain the confidence and to regain what they do well. Part of that really, in my opinion, is making sure that you give that offensive line time to mature. 5 new guys in 5 new spots for Kansas City. And I think that has taken time too.
I really do think the necessity of patience on offense wears on Patrick Mahomes. It creates conflict for him. His comments after the game made it clear he wants to take the deep shots, and he has to settle for what is there. So the more that happens and the more that teams can hold down the total point production for the Chiefs, the more the defenses are going to play them that way and take away the big shot, take away the splash play that gets the quick 7, and then 7 becomes 14, becomes 21, and before you know it, they score 28 points in a quarter. They've lost that magic, Peter. They've lost their margin, that little thing that put them ahead of everyone else. And I think what we didn't appreciate the last 3 years is how narrow that margin was. When I see Patrick Mahomes move now, and it may be a residual impact of the toe injury from last year, that hair on fire quality that I always refer to that allowed him to run around, and it's exciting, and he makes that whipsaw throw at the last moment, and it's fun to watch. The defenses have caught up with him just enough, or he's regressed toward them just enough that's not in his bag anymore. And I feel like he's groping for it. And it's just not there. He doesn't have that edge. We saw it on the final play from scrimmage they had last night before they settled for the field goal. ESPN praised him for doing the right thing. And Sims pointed out on PFT Live today, last year, the year before that, he doesn't have to just fall down. He keeps running around. He makes something happen. Somebody's open. He threads the needle, and it's a touchdown.
Mike, but I think it's a credit to Mahomes to be able to say, I don't have that right now. And I think that interception that he threw in the end zone, the sort of, it probably should have been caught by Josh Gordon in the first half, but it was a very, very tough throw. And that, I kept saying to myself, you were great until you tried to force that. And I think he probably went to the sidelines and Andy Reid said, hey, listen, just settle down, settle down. That is what Mahomes needs to do now, Mike.
I'll leave you with this, Peter, and I'll tell everyone else out there, go to the 12-minute and 37-second mark of the fourth quarter, watch the play, watch Patrick Mahomes after the play, and ask yourself, is he possibly 100% healthy? We'll see you next time for more PFT on Yahoo Sports.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.